I was going to say, when we were going through Mom's stuff, we found a bag to Richard and Sandra for her 50th, from our 50th wedding anniversary, which happens to be next year. And she had thought that far ahead that she wanted to make sure she gave me something for our 50th anniversary, and I was very impressed with that.
What do you want to say about Mama?
Well, there's quite a bit we can all say about Mom. And in my particular experience as a youth, remembering my friends at the park would be up in Wyndham Park, and she had that pair of lungs that we all got. and if I try to repeat her now, I think all these people are going to open their windows. But she would do it. And at 1931 Hay Street is 2.5 blocks from Wyndham Park. And she would either call for the cat or me, and you could hear her at the park. I'm just doing 2% of what she would do. Or the cat. Well, you can hear it 2 blocks away. At one time.
Every time when I was in my HR role with Ebenezer, every time we had a new building open, Mom was my plus one. She would come to all my open events, and she would be like, I think she would tell the the gals that were trying to sell the places there, I think my daughter's trying to have me move into one, and that wasn't the case. I just was having her as my plus one. But there was one time where a couple of the corporate guys were there, and I couldn't remember this guy's name because I didn't work at corporate so much. I was at home or doing driving, so I didn't know one gentleman just by face. And I'm like, I can't remember his name for the life of me. And Mom heard it, so she came up to me in her quiet Betty voice saying, his name is Jeff. That was always fun, as I have my suit on and my all that kind of stuff. But, just, them are some of my fun stories. Always work related, but I worked at St. Anthony, which isn't too far, and there was just a wonderful thrift store right down the road here, Unique. And I remember one day in particular, she called me and says they got a really good sale on bras. I want to know what size my bra was. And I was on the desk with people around me, and I'm like, there's no way I'm putting numbers and letters together. I said, no, Mom, I'm good. I don't need anything. Needless to say, she showed up when I was in the break room with my new bra. And some other clothes, too, that hopefully would fit me. But, yeah, you can imagine. Me and my husband, I don't know if we were married at the time, but I think Mike was there, and the work had a lot of fun with that. So everybody, everybody from my work, everybody knows Betty. Everybody knew Betty. Just like us, when we come here, everybody knows us as Betty's daughters. Everybody knew that as Betty, Lynda's mom. It wasn't just Lynda's mom. But she was great. Little things she would do, and like I said, lived so close, and I was always in here. I was seeing her all the time, in contact with her. If we didn't talk daily, we'd see each other a couple times a week. Every once in a while, she knew how to pick me up. She would just mail me stuff, and I just kind of showed one here. June of '07, she wrote, "Hi, here's a little gift for you for all the time you take to help me and care for me, regardless of what you have going on. I thank you so much. Love you, Mom." And it was a Cub gift card. But that's the kind of stuff she would do. Every once in a while, we'd just get something in the mail, and it was just I have one on my fridge, which I wish I would have brought with, but it just says, the greatest gift you can give is the gift of time. So I have that memory now from her, and I keep that in my fridge so my kids know how much it is important to stay and be around family.
Duration 59 seconds. Hi, Carrie. Just Mom. Let you know that apple pie you got was horrible. I'm telling you, it was way too sweet, way too rich. I ate 2 little pieces, and I didn't feel good afterwards. So I just buy the plain old-fashioned homemade apple pie. Like Sandy, she makes a delicious one. I wish she would have brought one, but that's all right. I know you meant well. I just tell you, I don't know where you bought it, but don't buy there. That was just too rich, too fancy, too sweet. It was awful sweet, awful. So I'm just letting you know. So what I did, I cut it up in small pieces and put it down in our party room. If anybody wants it, they can have it, because I don't want to get sick again. But you meant well. You meant well, Gary. I understand. So I'll catch you later. Be careful out this weather. It's very dangerous out there for you, for the kind of work you do. I don't know. I have concerns.
You know, she's a very concerning mom. But I want to leave with all the energy and vigorous on this message. Mom was like this all the time. This wasn't known. This was normal for her. But this is the one message
September 17th.
that I remember her the most from.
12:49 p.m. from 65136661579. Duration 23 seconds. Gary, where are you? We're at Rich and Sandy's old cabin for lunch. Come on, well, you must be hungry. Did you go back to the house? Because we're not at the house. We're at the cabin in Cambridge. Richard's old cabin. The one that we're using to cook the food in. We're not at the new one. Bye.
And I think that sums it up, what Mom was like. I can't say any more. Wonderful mom. Thank you. Mom, the first memory I ever had is that, well, not the first, but there's many, but when I was about 8 or 9, I complained about doing dishes. And she said, well, she made a point, you got to make every minute count. And because I was during lunchtime at school. And so after eating there, she said, you got 10 minutes before you have to get ready for school again. So she made me do the dishes, and I didn't understand it at the time, but you know, a couple years later, it dawned on me to keep busy every minute, and it worked out really well when I listened to her, and when I didn't, things didn't go so well. So that was one of the really great memories from her. And I got to add, she's probably the strongest, if she is the strongest woman I've ever met in my life, and I've met a lot of people from across the country from kind of the work I do. And the other thing one time was Dad was scared about the IRS because they got an audit. And Mom wasn't worried. She came with a whole pail full of receipts and everything else, and made Dad go to the IRS with his shirt on and clothes on, and told that IRS agent off, well, look at here, he's wearing clothes, he's got all these hand-barreled receipts. And so the IRS says, your case is closed, don't worry there, you're in good shape. So Mom had that with her. And the other thing is she hit on that deal of trying to make every minute count, because we didn't watch too much TV, but when we did, when commercials came, okay, kids, time to vacuum the living room. So we had time for 1 minute. Boy, you can amazing what you can accomplish during the commercial. You're kind of wishing to get over. But so she had amazing powers, and I got some voicemails from her from the past. And I'm starting with the last one because I want to leave with her vigorous, her energy. So this is the last one. This is like a month before she passed away, and she cares so much about her kids. And this, you can't say any more than this. Oh, I got to put it up louder. Sorry.
Each. I can't find your slip. And I know you got written 15, but I don't know if you put down, that was all 3 of them. Are they $5 a piece plus tax and handling? I don't know. So please just let me know. It's still cheaper than the big one, you know? Okay? Because my friend Lois, I don't know what I should actually charge her for them. She bought 2 and I got 1. So can you tell me the actual price of each one? Okay? Thank you. This is Mom. Call me when you can, or if you leave me a message if I'm doing something else. Okay, doke, dear. Bye-bye.
As you can tell, she's very honest, and this